Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people?
Okay, I was told yesterday it was going to be an interview taking place with Tommy, Sotomayor, and Reima, in reference to, Bobby V, and basically she tells us side of the story, what actually happened and stuff, and, which he didn't get any feedback and stuff. She basically just went there and he paid for the interview, and she basically didn't tell him anything. It was just like a plot of far as getting money for him, like a type of discussion. That's how he made himself feel. Now, me, myself, I feel as though it was a scandal between the two as far as Bobby V and Reima. I feel as though they're lying because Bobby V hasn't had a hit in a long time. He's been very reportedly being frustrated as far as his record sales and stuff. Now, this is what I think. Now, work with me here. Here it is that he trying to figure out a way as far as the meeting and stuff like that. And it was like, well, how can we think about something that it'll make the world think about it? Oh, Bobby V's caught with a transgender woman. Oh, wow, that'll make everybody talk about it. It'll make much more business, and everybody have your name in their mouth. Even if people never knew about you, Bobby V, they're going to start talking about you now. Let's try to create a scandal. So that's what we'll do. We'll just set up this whole thing and stuff like that. Now, you come up to my apartment and stuff like that, and I'm going to tape and stuff. And then you be like, I'm really devastated and scared. And you flash your face and we get this idea so they won't say that wasn't you. So we'll just flash the camera right there so they'll know it's you. So we're going to do this together now. Are you with me, Bobby? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to hide the camera. I'm going to put my clothes right about this so you get a flash in my face. And I'm going to sit up there and run out the door. I'm not going to cover my whole face because you won't be able to get the shot. Then I'm going to run out the door. And then after we run out the door, you hit stop and I'll come back and get my stuff. And then, we'll just play it off like that. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't believe the whole story, because she went on an interview as first into talking about this, and she basically answered nothing, and everything was on the allegations and stuff. And he said, well, did you know? She was like, well, he didn't really know. But then all of a sudden she said, I never heard about me being a transgender woman, and here it is, you put this stuff out here on the internet and people can see that you're playing with your, and basically you're playing with your hair and everything, and he's not grabbing it. This is a black man, y'all. A black man that's about to lose everything. He's hiding his face. He's not taking the whole clothes, his pants, putting it over his whole face. He's hiding part of his face and then running time. Why would he not try to grab the camera? What type of BS are you trying to sell us with this? Look at this. And he runs down the hall, built as hell. She's skinny as fuck and he's built as hell and he's running from her down the hall in his career. Come on now. I just don't buy it anymore. At first I was like, she called him, it's not right, give her money. But then after a while I was like, wait a minute, this is not, something's not right about this story. It's not playing right with me. Then all of a sudden at Blue Sky, I started seeing this glamour shot showing him. Oh, I'm beautiful. Anybody want to interview me? I'm ready. I'm very beautiful. Come on, anybody want to pay for me? I have a storyline. I have a storyline too. I was with a transgender woman and I want to find out about it. We get the sales up. I want to do this stuff like that. And I need to get my money back up. And it's by any means necessary. I'm just a little guy and stuff like that. But, help me up. I could do this. His last hit was called Give It To Me 2007, Anonymous, stuff like that. I just don't buy the whole thing. And I'm going to tell you why I picked this thing apart as far as me not believing her storyline or his anymore. He has not denied anything. He has not said he hasn't been with her. Now, a person that has that standard, most people would grab the camera from her. People grab the camera from people all the time, even in public. They just grab the camera. Why wouldn't you just grab the camera from her and break the camera or grab the camera and run? Why could you just do that? Because I don't believe y'all. I just don't. Here it is at any time that you're standing up there with the camera in your hand, he spots the camera, and instead of him grabbing the camera while you're fixing your hair, he runs. Who does that? You watch somebody get you out in the net where you're hiding something. Why didn't you grab the camera from her, Bobby? She's playing with hair. Why didn't you grab the camera from her? Why is you running with your clothes? Why didn't you grab the camera? You could have tackled her. You could have grabbed something. Why did you? She's playing with her hair. Why did you grab the camera? And then all of a sudden you send up this thing in reference to this on the next day and stuff. Okay, Bobby, they bought it. What we gonna pow? Okay, I'm gonna put this on Instagram. Let me say this. What I did with Bobby Valentino was on a bias that he didn't have his coin. So to play with my money is to play with my life. To me, I feel as though Bobby and her wrote that together for to have money for him as well as her as well. Allegedly, that's what I'm thinking. Now, any girl would do. Why is any capitalized? Any? That means any mean y'all both, like you and Bobby is any. And put girl would do. Don't expose, but extort. Okay? Don't expose. Come on now. You just exposed him. But extort. Is that both of y'all putting it there? So you're the exposer, but extorted means you're going to be his alibi as far as damage control, as far as what he needs to do, as far as in case this plan don't work. You got to extort there, and you're both to basically work together and get what's rightfully yours. Either voluntary means I try to do the right thing as far as get myself, since y'all didn't want to buy my shit. I'm going to fucking do it involuntary. I don't care who doesn't respect my decision, because my bank account will respect it at the most. Period. Now, who's supposed to bank about what we're talking about? Now, we know about escort making money and stuff like that, but there's no way in hell she's got that type of money that she could just sit up there and say, now, I'm not saying she's not, she don't have it, but at the end of the day, I listen to her talk, and she don't sound like a woman that's two elevators down from the floor. I'm just my opinion and stuff. And here it is, you running out the door. A black man running from a woman. A trans woman. A black man running from a... Help me somebody. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. She's taking pictures of me. Come on. No shoes on. What black man you know that's gonna run out of a woman's house with no shoes on, no keys and stuff, and just run and then turn around? Just so happen he comes back and there's no footage of her him coming back to her and stuff. At first I was on board with the whole thing, and I was like, you know what, he was wrong for not giving her money, but I was like, this story just don't make sense to me. A black man running from a woman that he could grab the camera from at any point, and he don't bother. He just runs and hides his face, stuff like that. And, you know, and this is my opinion and stuff. And then I'm sitting up here watching a little thing as far as her going on Tommy's show and stuff. They're supposed to clear everything up, and she says absolutely nothing.
Admitted it was him. Tell us what you can tell us that led up to this even being something that you would record.
Now
let me just say this. Everything that's going on in the media, don't believe everything you hear. A lot of times the counterpart or the counter argument, which will be me, I have not released the truth yet for this very reason. Like you said, legalities and certain things that's been going on. But I do want to say that, you know, during this situation, I've seen articles about extortion that's been released by his camp. And let me just touch that topic. With those things, this was not an extortion case. You know, some things are unseen that I have not released to the public. I have not given everything to the public. I haven't even gave my side of the story yet. You know, so be it.
Now remember, she says she don't know him. So where you mean videos? Why would it be more videos? You just met him. Listen to this.
What I have done is put out videos. What I have done is put out videos.
Videos. That's mean more than one video. Come on now. If you don't know somebody, how could there be videos in the video?
Via counter-arguing the things about extortion. With the dynamics of the case of extortion, those things will be taken away once I give my side of the story. I just have not given my side of the story due to legalities, like you said, and certain things that's enabling me not to say so much. But what I can say is that the event did happen at my home. Bobby Valentino was at my home. What you see on the video is not the full video, because the full video has not even been released. But the media has put out a video of only
which bring me back to more what I'm saying. What type of camera is you using that you could just basically edit everything and put it out? And here it is, a man that could grab a big phone if it wasn't like a hand phone, I mean a camera, and just grab it from you. What type of camera would this be? And why would this black man be running from a woman who has a camera that can move his career, and he's not doing anything as far as grab the camera? What type of camera would this be? And you edit it to fix it to make it look a certain type of way. It's just something about this just seems like it's too much conspiracy going on here, and I don't buy it, even her storyline.
I'm kind of confused at what I'm doing, because I'm trying to interview you to find something out, and just let's be perfectly honest here. Now I'm starting to feel a little certain kind of way because I paid for this interview. If I pay for an interview, if somebody can tell me I'm not going to say anything, then what am I speaking with? Now I'm starting to get a bit offended. Because I'm asking very general questions. I have not asked anything of you don't need to release this. That's a general question.
Okay, well, let's say this. I disagree with all the accusations that have been put out by Bobby V's camp.
Because if you keep doing what's happening right now, then it starts to look like, well, maybe this is just a money grab from this person and anything that happens around this person. And I'm just trying to have just straight up giving a person an opportunity.
Yes, and I agree with that. So yeah. I disagree with whatever Bobby's camp has put out so far. So far, the things they have put out are I disagree with. So far, the articles I read, I disagree with.
All right.
The articles, the media blogs from his camp, I disagree.
So if you look back on what he's saying, though, the way this is starting to come out now is that maybe there's some legitimacy in what he said, which was, I did not know. Because a lot of brothers will frequent these back pages and things like that, and we will go on there and we will assume that this is what it is that we were buying. So we're thinking it's already, because the way it was put out was he refused to pay, and that's why there was this, well, I'm going to put him on blast, which is fair. But as I was always told, because I've frequented prostitutes alike and all of that crap, so I'm not going to sit up here and try to act like I'm not. That being said, you have to give them money up front. What went wrong on that aspect of where normally normally they take money up front?
Well, like I said before, a lot of things that the media put out in there is not true. A lot of times the media will hype up stories to give you the juice, to get people tuned in. So it was easy for me. It's easy to say transgender prostitution case, transgender escort case, because they feel like that's a global universal job that transgenders do.
Okay, sweetie, don't sit up here and put us on your little plot between you and your little friend. Allegedly, you don't know him and stuff, because clearly you have a past and stuff. And here it is, basically, you're talking about you don't know this about money because transgenders are known for money. And here it is, you on the camera talking about it. Listen, huh?
Don't run, Bobby Valentino. Come here. If you want it back, bring me some money. Call me so I can tell you the price, Bobby V. Don't run, Bobby Valentino. Come here. If you want it back, bring me some money. Call me so I can tell you the price, Bobby V.
So don't do that. Don't do that. Saying this transgender are known for prostitution. No, don't do that. Don't put us in your shit. This is your shit, your plan. This is your shit, and I'm dissecting the shit out of it.
In this instance,
that's why we're trying to get more, or I'm trying to get more of an. That's why I'm trying to get more of an understanding from you of what actually happened. Like like I said, I was just able to say what my dirt and background is because it's the fucking truth, and I don't mind telling the damn truth. And I didn't dance around it. And I've noticed that every time I've done anything like that, the woman isn't gonna let me get it first without paying. It just ain't going down. I'm not gonna get naked without it. So unless I'm on an actual date with the woman, it's usually going to be, here's the money, here's the situation, everybody go home about their business. Something went wrong here. What went wrong?
To you, sir, this is not a prostitution nor escort case.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it was...
But what the media has released is prostitution escort case. But my truth hasn't came out, so right now I'm like, okay, well maybe he's right. Maybe it's legitimate, you know what I'm saying? Because it's only a one-sided story. So it's like, okay, well Reima hasn't said much about it. So it may be true, you know, a lot of things that he's saying, okay, well maybe we can agree, maybe Bobby's, was this. And then when the second story comes out from my end, then it's going to give, okay, now let's put pieces together. Because now right now you only have one side of the story. But I can answer the question and say it wasn't a prostitution nor escort case.
Wow, I'll have what she's drinking. My thing is I don't knock nobody hustle. But this stuff is unraveling and stuff, and I was all for it till I saw the interview in reference to her going on Tommy's show and stuff, and I watched it with her PR manager, and basically they danced around it, and basically it's like a joke to me and stuff. I'm like, this don't make sense to me, to me she's like, well, there's more that's gonna come out, there's more that's gonna come out, y'all gonna find out my side of the story. We already see your side of the story, sweetie. I think you and Bobby V put it together and I think it's a bunch of bullshit because they didn't get him to deny it. And also, I feel as though y'all doing nothing but a publicity stunt. And in case you know what a publicity stunt is a planned event designed to attract the public attention to an event organization or their cause. Publicity stunt can be professionally organized or set up by amateurs. And basically, you two definitely fit the side of amateurs. And I feel as though there's going to be more to this story, but I think I'm going to step off of it right about now and stuff. But I love to hear feedback on this, and I want to let you know I love you, and I want to thank you for watching Catch the Rave.